What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another Madden NFL 17 Detroit Lions franchise. And today, the 5-2 Detroit Lions are on the road again, who are 5-2 on a year, taking on the 5-2 Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans are a really good football team, but oddly enough, they're third place in the division. When you got teams like Jacksonville and Tennessee who are still doing extremely well. And if you guys are excited for today's video, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new to the channel at all, hit that subscribe button down below. And the thing that worries me about facing the Texans today, they have probably the best front seven on defense in the entire NFL. You got J.J. Watt, Javadian Clowney, you got Brian Cushing. They also got a decent secondary as well. This defense is actually pretty scary, especially that guy named J.J. Watt. I mean, easily the best defensive presence in the entire NFL. He also plays a little bit of offense too, if you haven't figured that one out already. If you haven't seen him catch a touchdown pass before, he actually catches touchdown passes on offense too. So this guy's literally the top athlete in probably the game, along with Rob Gronkowski. Because I guarantee you, if Rob Gronkowski played defense, he could be quite the force there too. Just saying. But if you guys are excited, like I said, make sure you guys drop that like and subscribe. If I haven't said that already, I think I did. But nonetheless, we're gonna take a look at the injury reports and the standings here, as we got Marvin Jones back now. That's obviously a good sign. But now they're here begs the question: what about Jeremy Curley? Because that moves him down a spot in the depth chart. And you see J.J. Watt is out for 2 weeks. And he's out for this game against us. Oh man, that opens up a huge window of opportunities that we could do at things against the Texans. But Marvin Jones is back, which I said begs the question: what is going to happen to Jeremy Curley now that now he's going to move down in the depth chart? Well, I don't know yet. We're going to see how Marvin Jones does, and obviously, if any injuries arise, Jeremy Curley is going to step up and perform very well, like he has all year. I don't know yet, though. It's really kind of hard to really say what's going to happen. You see right here, we're leading in the North by only half a game, but the Packers are starting to find their ways. They're starting to figure it all out. As you see right there, the NFC East is also a pretty tight race, and the Seattle Seahawks leading the West at 5-1. So there's a lot of tight races. The Jaguars are still undefeated, guys. The Jaguars are still undefeated. Think about that for a minute. Let that sink in. The Titans are only half a game behind them too, so this is a really interesting race in the AFC South. But we are going to go to NRG Stadium, where we hope to put the Texans down to 5-3. It is going to be a tough matchup today because this is a road game, and road games are never easy. And the Texans do have DeAndre Hopkins on offense as well. He's a big threat. Brock Osweiler just got to Houston, and he's looking to make a big impact. Lamar Miller just went there as well. Their offense is really starting to take shape. I hope that we can contain their offense today. The defense played really well last week against the Redskins, but that was the Redskins. They aren't very good. You see right here, Golden Tate is getting ready to receive the kickoff, and here comes the Texans ready to kick this one away. As now you see the Jacksonville Jaguars just lost their first game, LOL. But anyway, here comes Amir Abdullah with the receiving kickoff. He's going to take this one out to the 26-yard line. And here comes your boy Matthew Stafford on his first drive, trying to get the tone set for the offense. As looking at his stats, 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 73% completion percentage on 2,100 yards passing, almost to 2,200, 11 yards away from 2,200. But we're going to see what he can do here on 3rd and 3 as he drops back, looking underneath to Marvin Jones. Welcome back, Marvin Jones, as he gets his 3rd catch in as many tries. For 19 yards so far. 3 catches, 19 yards for Marvin Jones. We got to get him back into the groove slowly but surely, and just ease his way back into the game. Obviously, having him out for like the past 5 weeks isn't going to really get him back in the game shape just yet. So we got to ease him back into it. But we don't score on that first possession. But here comes Brock Osweiler. Looking at his stats, 1,700 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception. Only 1. We hope to change that today. We want to force him to make some passes under pressure. Our defense can certainly do that. Here's Osweiler on his first pass, has the pressure on Levy, and it's intercepted by Lawson And that is going to be a pick 6. And it's now 7-0 as Brock Osweiler just doubled his interception total on the season on that one right there. And that one's probably the bigger one of them all out of his 2 interceptions that he's thrown this year, because that one's a pick 6 and it gives the Lions an early lead. So the defense scores, oddly enough, right? So Osweiler again has time this time, throws it away. Well, he started to feel the pressure on the left side, so I guess maybe that's why he threw it away, because he probably felt the pressure coming on from the left side. But 1st and 10 here for the Lions. Here's a handoff to Abdullah, and Abdullah gets about 8 yards, but there's a flag on the play, and this one looks like it's going to be face mask. Personal foul face mask on the defense, so move us up 15 more yards. 2nd down and 10 here for the Lions. Let's see what Stafford can do. He drops back again. Looking underneath, it's Golden Tate trying to shred the tackler and does get the 1st down. Joseph was trying to grab him down, but just couldn't. They need more than one guy to take Golden Tate down. Just telling you how it is right now, because the Lions are just playing really good football. 2nd down and 4 here. Let's see what we can do at the 35. Here's Theo Riddick on the left side on the sweep. Getting that 1st down. He gets blown down, but not after he picks up the 1st. 9-yard pickup, and we're getting closer to the red zone. 3rd down and 9 here. We're going to do play action. Here is Stafford on the corner route. It's Eric Ebron, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions, as that is Ebron's 10th career touchdown. He has been making quite the impact since he came to the league for Matthew Stafford. He is a big target for him, and he is working out just great here. 3rd down and 6 here. 14-0 lead for the Lions. Here's Osweiler dropping back. Looks over the middle. Caught by Fuller. But Fuller just gets about like 12 yards and a 1st down. The Lions defense has been playing really well so far. I'm happy with the results. 3rd down and 4 here. Let's see what they can do. At the 46-yard line, Lamar Miller, the former Miami Dolphin Lamar Miller. Here's Osweiler, drops back, but he tries to get it to his tight end really quick, and I don't think his tight end even saw it coming, as that is going to be a 4th down now. We get the ball back. Osweiler, 2 of 7 so far. Man, just not working out for him. Here is 2nd and 11 for the Detroit Lions. Here's the left side or right side look to Golden Tate. Golden Tate gets it down to the 35-yard line and a 1st down. Stafford 6 of 8 for 67 yards and that 1 touchdown pass. So now we are here at 2nd and 10 at the 35. As Stafford brings his team out in the shotgun once again, and Jeremy Curley being covered by Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney was covering Jeremy Curley for what reason? Because that's a 65-yard touchdown. Why was Clowney covering Curley? That's a mismatch I had to take advantage of. You know, now it's 21-0 because we're taking advantage of our mismatch. Why is Clowney covering Curley? Curley's going to burn him, and Clowney can't cover. You know, he was more of a defensive. He's more of a defensive end or a defensive lineman, if anything. But he's playing like a corner right there, and he just did not work out. But you see DeAndre Hopkins comes right back with his own touchdown. There's a flag on the play, but this one's going to go against the Lions as there was defensive holding. So that one's going to still stand. It's now 21-7. DeAndre Hopkins just doing work. He's got the speed to burn just about anybody on that team. As we get another 1st down from Amir Abdullah, who's only averaging 2.8 yards per carry, just not having himself a good season, as a matter of fact. He just hasn't had it this year. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the offensive line, because I honestly think Abdullah is way better than this. I don't know what it is. You know, like I said, we're trying to figure it out. The offensive linemen are getting better, but it's still a work in progress, because let's face it, any offensive lineman can make a running back good. Any running back can be really good if they have a good offensive line. Amir Abdullah can be one of those guys, you know. I mean, he has his moments where he has like really good carries, but a lot of his carries are, you know, up the middle, and he's only getting like 1 or 2 yards. And you see Theo Riddick right here getting the outside tosses, and he's getting like 7-8 yards of carry. But you see right here Abdullah trying to finish off the drive, and does. Touchdown Detroit Lions. It's now 28-7 going into halftime. This has been absolutely nuts. I didn't think we were going to blow out the Texans this badly, but we are. And it's because of our stellar defensive play. Osweiler dropping back. He's going to get chased down by Nagata, and he is taken down for the sack, as that is only going to consider be half a sack. But we did start Robinson, as you guys requested. He did make a sack in this game. Just to show you guys, you guys will see it in the statistics. He did make a sack. To show you, I mean, he has been making quite a presence ever since I started him in this game. But, you know, good for him. He's a rookie. He's from Alabama. He's a big boy. But Stafford fumbles the football, and we give the ball back to the Texans. Here's the DeAndre Hopkins. First down. Osweiler, 4 of 12 for 107. And that 1 touchdown and the 1 interception. First and 10 for the Texans as they're trying to crawl their way back in the game. Osweiler looking over the middle. It's caught by Hopkins again. DeAndre Hopkins is really, really good. We have not been able to contain him at all this game. Every time the ball comes his way, he seems to catch it. So here is first and goal. Osweiler looking to Wilson. Touchdown Texans. It's now down to a 2-touchdown game. Can the Texans make a rally? Well, we'll see. It's kind of hard to come back from a 21-point deficit. So here's a sweep left to Theo Riddick. He gets some blockers. He shoves off Brian Cushing and takes it down to the 49. Here's Theo Riddick's stats. 5 carries, 45 yards. What am I doing with Theo Riddick? I mean, obviously the play selection is different from Riddick to Abdullah, but I figured, you know, Abdullah's got a bit more power to his, you know, running game, and he hasn't been able to show off his full force as a power back. He's more known for his speed a little bit, but I mean, he hasn't shown off much of his trucking ability. Maybe that's something I just need to work on for Amir Abdullah, because I like power running. I really do. But you see right here, we get the catch in the first down, but Golden Tate is down. And ouch. We'll see if he's okay after that. Looks like he's probably going to be sitting out for the rest of the game. We'll see next week if he'll be okay, and he will be ready to go for action. You see right here, we get it off to Jeremy Curley, another first down. Third down and goal here for the Lions, and the saw sweep just failed. The defense was right there to swallow that one up, as we are going to kick the field goal to make it 31-14 here to end the third quarter. And this one pretty much looks like it's out of reach. So the Texans have not had the greatest of days. I mean, they've seen better days in this scenario. I mean, they're at home getting blown out by 17 by the Lions. Here's Osweiler looking underneath to Miller. Miller not getting enough for the first down. But you see DeAndre Levy's holding his arm. Oh, goodness. He's hurt too. Oh, God. It better not be serious. Oh, man. We hope for a speedy recovery if it is serious. But it looks like he may be out for the rest of the game as well. We don't see him anytime soon, especially with a fourth quarter big lead. We don't want our guys who are getting hurt out there to get hurt anymore if they want to come back into the game. So 2 injuries that could be very, very serious or very, very forgiving, I should say. There's no other better word I can say for it right now, because no injury is really good. But you see right here, Quinn with the interception. That is the second interception thrown by Osweiler this game. He had 1 coming in. He just tripled that total coming in after this game. So he's now up from 1 to 3 interceptions on the season. So he has not had a great game, but you kind of expected all good runs must come to an end, and it just happened to be against us, another pretty good football team. So here's second down and 10 here for the Lions. Here's Stafford dropping back, looking. Jeremy Curley, and he finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Jeremy Curley has 7 touchdowns on the year. He may as well be in the Pro Bowl at this rate, guys. He has just been absolutely marvelous this season. And, man, oh, man, what can we do? But here do you see DeAndre Hopkins at 150 yards receiving? Wow. Here is Osweiler again looking. And this one's going to be intercepted again by Diggs. And that's Osweiler's 3rd pick of the game. And that one seals the deal as the Lions come out with a 24-point victory. Final score, Detroit Lions 38, Houston Texans 14. They just did not show up today. The run game was not there for Lamar Miller, and the passing game was certainly not there for Brock Osweiler, as he threw 3 interceptions, 2 touchdown passes. But, man, he just had a tough day at the office, because putting all that kind of pressure on him, the Lions defensive line with Nagata and Ansa and Robinson also just making a huge impact. You know, it's kind of hard to, you know, make good throws if you're under pressure all the time. And the Lions defensive line just certainly did that. They gave Osweiler a hard time. And now that's why the reason the Lions are 6-2 going into next week. We are going into the new U.S. Bank Stadium and taking on the Minnesota Vikings with Teddy Bridgewater. I hope Teddy Bridgewater in real life does make a speedy recovery. I wish him the best. It sucks that he tore his ACL because I really like watching Teddy Bridgewater. But we also have to worry about Adrian Peterson and them boys coming into next week. It's going to be a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like. And if you're new to the channel at all, subscribe. But until then, my name is Sin with Vengeance, and I'm out. Peace.